And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Chris Sale.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. On the corner for a strike, and we are underway.
One strike.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside, and the count is 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Trout.
1-0.
Not close with that one. 1-0. Sale, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And a foul ball.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
One out, bases empty. Into left center for a base hit. Runner on at first with one gone. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Snap throw to first. And diving back is Trout. Sale delivers.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses. Trout on the move. Come on and miss.
2 balls.
Throw safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And Sale deals.
Ball. 3-2.
Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And the batter now, Nolan Shanuel. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. Angels leave one. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Yusei Kikuchi. Chris, how about a scouting report?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Next offering is downstairs. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. That misses, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
What's good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ward makes the grab, and there's two away. Two down, bases empty. Here comes Austin Riley. Way outside, ball one. 2 outs, bases empty. And there's a strike.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And that skips in the dirt. That one misses, and that's ball three.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Out towards left center. Adele moves under it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, so in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. And the first offering is not close. Oh, look at the stop. Jump throw across his body. Throw sails over his head at first. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Yohan Moncada. And
No.
ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Just
No, that's a ball.
missed.
2-0.
Missed with a changeup. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. A switch hitter batting right. This
That's
is
the ball.
again 5 in a row. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Joe Adele.
1-0.
And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
In the air, right side. And it drops in. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Ward in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Chases that one out of the zone. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Angels 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
0-2.
Here's a swing and a little roller up along first. Takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Well, here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Check swing, no appeal. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive caught to first, but he's back in time. Nice hustle to avoid the double play there.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Sean Murphy. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is outside. Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
And a pitch. Inside, just missed.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Jared Kelenic. Fastball for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fly ball to right. Trout settles under it. And that will end the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Now, Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Sale back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That clips a corner. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Murphy fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. First pitch misses. Soler in his 10th season, 33 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. tied up here in the early going. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. 0 for 1 so far. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. That missed by a lot. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. Corrals it, and that is that. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Back at Truist Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here is Orlando Arcia. That's in for a strike. And that one clips the corner.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And a good eye there.
1 and 2.
And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Ward under it. Snags it for the 2nd out. Here's Profar now. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. Profar is out. That's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Zach Neto. There's a strike.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering upstairs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
2-1 pitch is in there. The count is even. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Go ahead run on base. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Neto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And it's gone. And they add a pair. It's 3-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Moncada stands in now and watches strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Sale ready. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Kelnick puts it away, and there's one down. So digging in, Luis Rengifo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike.
Well impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
And that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one catches the zone. 1-2. A little bit low.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Adele at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
1 strike.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. in time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Here's Matt Olson down.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
One down, base is empty. And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And there's a ball.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the outside corner, it's 0-1. Olson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To the right side, Rengifo on to first. Ozuna is out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one out to right, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Score holds. It's 3-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now batting, Mike Trout. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Nobody out, runner at first. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Action in the pen down there. Number 63 getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee also throwing. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the next pitch is way outside. Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 2 in this one. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Two outs, and it's fouled away.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. In the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Angels strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. So here's Murphy now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ward brings it in. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kellner. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him. And now 2 gone.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Harris in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Angels 3 and the Braves 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 63.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. He's 2 for 2. Ball 1 there.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
2-2.
That's to third. Riley fires to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And that's in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Daysbel Hernandez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. One down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. And now 2-2. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Moncada measures 6 feet 2 inches. 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Out to short, Arcia. Fires across the diamond. Angels retired 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 3 and the Braves 1. Back at Truist Park, now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Profar, who hails from Curaçao, same place that Produced Andrew Jones. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's Austin Riley.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Braves 1. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's gone. And they add a run. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. To keep a curveball on the inside part of the plate, you have to keep your mechanics really simple in order to keep it fair. The thing I noticed there was how extremely quiet he was, and then all of a sudden, boom.
At the plate, Joe Adell. Fly ball down the line. Kelnick takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a 1-1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Careful.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 1 down, base is empty. Got him. 2 away down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one, make a play.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Throw over to first, and diving back is Trout. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one misses, and now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Trout off of first with 2 away.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Kikuchi back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Ben Joyce appears to be getting loose. Burke, a left-hander, also throwing. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Way out front for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one drifts inside.
2-0.
Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a foul out of play. And it's caught for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yusei Kikuchi is done, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brock Burke. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelenic. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering is in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Line drive. And it's off the wall. Run comes in from second for 2 now.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's Orlando Arcia. Golden opportunity right here. The shortstop takes the ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Second and third, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 runs in there safely. Tie ball game, 4-4.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, left field, Ward makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses.
Outside.
1-0. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Ward going back, and it slams off the bottom of the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. But they score 3 times to even it up. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pierce Johnson. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Up the middle, Albies throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. And now Zach Neto. Swing and a pop-up. Squeezes it. 2 down. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Angels go quietly there. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So here's Riley now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's outside.
1-0.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That ball's carrying. That one hops against the fence. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Man at second. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Late swing, foul to the left.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man on second, 2 down. Good job to fight that one off. And that's outside.
That's a really good take.
Sean Murphy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. And that misses off the outside edge. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Almost got him. Four in the 9th. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to 3rd. And he punches him out. He went around. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. He's already homered in this game. And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Outside low. And the count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
He goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Kevin Newman looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Foul ball there. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Out to short. Arcia sends it across the first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Mickey Moniak into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Here's the catcher to hit, Sean Murphy. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kenley Jansen, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Quijada, the lefty, warming up as well. Tied at 4 and fouled off. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one missed. Jared Kellner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. That one at triple digits. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Trying to send this to extra innings.
No, that's a ball.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 2-1. Way high. Michael Harris II in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike.
Countable.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Hans Kraus. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, number 70. Back to the top of the order, Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves, 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. That's in there. Strike 1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike. Runner, runner.
Runner on the go. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. Ball game. He'll circle the bases, and the Braves walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.